Thank you all. Thank you to all the family members that are here that have loved ones inside the prisons. I know that it's horrible enough to have somebody lost through the prison system, and it's twice as bad to see and know that they're going through tremendous things inside in which they're being tortured. I myself have been incarcerated. I've been in the hole, which is kind of similar to the shoe. I understand what it is to be confined to a cell like this without any access to anything or family. I know what it is to be able to get released, have an opportunity to change your life, have an opportunity to raise your children, have an opportunity to be an asset to the community, have an opportunity to be here advocating for the families and those that don't have the voices. Because there are a lot more families that need to be here that are not here today for various reasons. But it's important that you all are. And the point that I'm here to speak on is that because in 1993 there was a peace truce among the Latino gangs, before that there was a gang truce between the African American gangs, followed by the gang truce with the Latino gangs, that brought down for the first time the homicides and gang-involved crimes to never seen numbers before. Since then, numbers had never risen to the height that were in the late 80s and early 90s because of the truces that were done in the communities, directed by individuals that have been part of the problem. Numbers have not gone back up since. And today, in Los Angeles, we're enjoying numbers not seen before in over 25 years. So we know that getting people involved to do violence prevention in our communities have to come from people that used to be part of the problem. And right now, the agreement to end the hostilities is that approach. That is the tool to be able to reduce gang violence in our communities and stop a lot of our young men and women to be lost through the criminal justice system that's unjust. In El Salvador, in March 9, 2012, taking the cue from what happened in 93 and 92 in Los Angeles, gang members, gang leadership in the prisons of the super maximum security prison of Zacatecolucas, also known as Zacatras in El Salvador, came together and made an agreement to stop the violence. They were given support by the prison administration, and they were silently given also the opportunity to do what they needed to do by the government of El Salvador. This new government that has been running El Salvador this last 4 years. Behind that support of the truce initiated by gang members, 50% of homicides, 50% reduction in homicides happened immediately. And there has been over 4,000 lives saved since March. This is the type of work that needs to be invested in. And we know that our brothers in Pelican Bay has sent out the word and called on to end this hostilities between the brothers inside the prison, but it needs to be supported. And it's not being supported. It's being crushed and it's being demonized by the Department of Corrections and Beard and legislators that are not really supporting an initiative that had been started by individuals that were part of the problem, that now want to be part of the solution. And that's who we got to support. First of all, we need to get them out of solitary confinement to be able to voice out their new message of peace and hope. They need to stop being tortured behind those walls. And we need them to send the message out into the communities, and we need to start investing in intervention, prevention, and re-entry programs. No more prisons. No more solitary confinement. We need to support our brothers inside Pelican Bay in their new mission to be part of the solution. That's right. And invest in peace, not more torture, not more violence, not more mass incarceration. We need to stop all those things that have been the cause of our communities fighting with each other and going to prison instead of universities. So we need to end solitary confinement and invest in peace. Thank you.